Why does traditionalism wither away? Why does it slowly decay into only a shadow of itself? If traditionalism is so good, why does it reach a point where even the strictest conservers of the tradition have apprehensions about their forefathers, where they refuse to live in the society forced by them? What moves us away from our roots, from what we were when we were forging societies and laying the foundation of our dreams? What are the causes of destruction of our traditions that define us? Many would ponder these questions, blaming this on one thing or the other that are contingent. Yet the seeds of destruction of a tradition are planted with the tradition itself. One may then ask rightly, what is the purpose of discussing what is the unavoidable march to doom if it offers no solution? There is a solution, that's why, but that itself is not found in traditionalism. Change is imminent and inevitable. It happens by itself. The society decays over time and completes a cycle from its life to death, perhaps to rise again in a different fashion by the new builders who lay new foundations. The march of the society cannot be stopped by reversion easily. It requires a will stronger than one's ancestors, for the odds against such men are huge. It is mitigated, however, by subverting it in another direction, like the flow of a river. For if indeed the solution was in the things we left, we would not have left them. And even if we turn the time backwards, we will be at the same place again and again. And such is bound to happen. It can be slowed or stagnated, perhaps even reversed, but only for a fraction of time, as this is the way the societies tend to naturally grow as they bask in fruits of traditionalism. The woes of traditionalism are an interesting caricature of the modern day liberal left, pretty accurate and still humorously sufficient, yet undeniably progressive, increasing with time, caused by a myriad of causes and sociological interactions. The three problems can be divided based on their origin from different places and the group to be blamed for them. The first problem can be called the problem of half morality or floating morality. The second problem is generally referred to as Q problem, and the third may be called enfranchised emancipation. Due to the very nature, none of these problems are solvable completely, yet people have different degrees of control over each one. While conservatives cause the problem of half morality, the society itself is responsible for the Q problem. Enfranchised emancipation, however, is caused primarily by neither conservatives nor society at large but what may be termed as special interest groups. Examining the source of origin, one may quickly realize that the greatest degree of control hypothetically possible is over half morality, while something that cannot be controlled is what is referred to as Q problem. Yet complete control and mitigation of any such is not possible within conservatism or traditionalism itself. And there is a point at which such may be abandoned to adopt a new philosophy to fight against the challenges posed by these problems. The discussion of these problems, the cutoff point, and the solution is what forms the part of the series on conservatism, which can be aptly compared to a dying elephant. As the modernity challenges the ethos of traditions, it must be built from scratch again, and by help of men who are not traditionalists, but interestingly, anti-traditionalist. The key to understanding a decaying traditional society indeed is from the perspective of an anti-traditionalist traditionalist, or what may be called an anti-extraditionalist.